Hey guys, long time no see. So, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of Johnny Somali. If not, buckle in. So, I saw this morning. Johnny Somali could face an even longer prison sentence after another severe punishment petition was filed by a new victim. The streamer's lawyer has also dropped him as a client. So, we're going to read this first, and then I will tell you some other things Johnny Somali has done in case you don't know him. But I opened the article here. Holy fuck, get off of my freaking screen. Alright, oh my god! Whatever. Johnny Somali potentially facing more prison time and another severe punishment petition filed. A second petition has now been filed against Johnny Somali from a new victim, and his lawyer has now dumped him amid his appeal against his sentence in Korea. So, back on April 14th, Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ramzi Kali Ismail, was found guilty on a raft of charges by a Korean judge. Those charges included making and sharing deepfake videos of other streamers. The streamer was sentenced to 6 months in a prison labor camp. But he quickly appealed that. Korean prosecution asked for Somali to be sentenced to 3 years in prison with labor, but his appeal could ultimately see him spend longer than the initial 6-month sentence behind bars. According to Legal Mindset, who's been following this case, a new petition has been filed against Somali by a second victim, and his lawyer has dumped him while he's in detention center. So, Johnny Somali facing second petition for severe punishment. As per the legal expert and YouTuber, a fresh petition for severe punishment was filed against the streamer by a second victim. They have not been named, with Legal Mindset noting it could be someone who was impacted by Somali at any point when the charges against him were involved. This is not an emotional appeal. It's got to be an actual victim who is stating the facts of the case, he said. Once this is submitted, it is evidence for aggravating, i.e. extending his sentence. We now have, as I said, 2 petitions. The first petition was filed about 10 months ago during the case, but this one was just filed this week and is by a different victim. So now we have not 1, but 2 separate victims that are coming up asking for severe punishment. Okay, timestamp of 5:40. Okay, petition for severe punishment. It looks like this. Damage to the victim. Documenting any attempts to reconcile or settle the case. Lack of remorse. Reflection. Reason for submitting petition. Required facts, not emotional appeal. Evidence for aggravating his prison sentence.
But this, because this is actually the second one in this case.
So because this requires facts, like, it is, he's fucked. Legal Mindset also noted that due to Somali's appeal, these petitions will be looked at by 3 judges to bring a broader swath of expertise to the case. Additionally, the streamer, who has now been assigned a public defender after his lawyer, who had been paid for by Hyunjong Hank Yu, dropped him as a client. This is a big deal because the attorney has gone through mountains of evidence, was very familiar with Johnny's case, was familiar with all the incidents, Legal Mindset added, noting that the public defenders are overworked and it'll take some time to get them up to speed with the case. Back on May 6th, Legal Mindset revealed that the streamer has been communicating a fan through letters. In one, Somali claimed that he was having fun in detention center and compared it to a hotel. There have been reports of the conditions of the detention center being like hell with the 6 people to a cell. So yeah, this guy is like a pervasive problem. Like, he does not stop. Hey guys, I'd like to do a big thank you to our sponsor, Dubby. So I'm somebody who's kind of been addicted to caffeine my whole life, and to be fair, there is some types of caffeine that you can get that isn't like loaded with sugar and other like additives. Like, you know, I was taking like caffeine pills. However, this was a really nice alternative, and I'm enjoying this because it adds some extra flavor to my day without actually overloading me with gross ingredients. So Dubby is a powdered energy drink, and it comes loaded with coffee fruit extract and 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. And both of those work together to keep you energized throughout the day. They don't use sugar, fillers, or artificial colors like Red 40. There is a ton of flavors to choose from, and I've tried a couple of them, but so far my favorite one I have on the side over here, which is Japanese soda, and that's the one you'll see me mixing. It's really smooth and delicious, and you can kind of base it off of how much flavor you want, because 1 scoop is recommended for 12 to 16 ounces. My cup is 24 ounces, I put 2 scoops. They also have lots of anime flavors, so I might be picking up a Chainsaw Man or a solo leveling one myself soon. Each container comes with 30 servings, so you could get up to 30 drinks from this thing. It's really nice. But yeah, make sure to use the code VickySpade at checkout if you want to get the discount. And if you guys tried Dubby, let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much, Dubby, for sponsoring me. Now we're gonna get back to the video. So he's done a lot of stuff. In 2024, he was arrested for kissing and dancing the Statue of Peace, which is in Seoul, and it's a memorial for Korean women who were forced into stuff by Japan during World War II. He was also, like, charged with creating disturbances of public transport by blasting North Korean music in public and vandalizing. So the deepfake one has actually been going on since 2025. In 2023, he was also, like, taunting people about, like, Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, which led him to being banned from social media platforms, too. Like, people will, like, to my knowledge, people have, like, completely just fucking rocked his shit in public when they see him, so, like, he is well known. He was also, like, he was prohibited from leaving the country while he's on trial, too, so, man, this guy is a fucking basket case. This guy is fucking hated by everybody. He's such a piece of shit. Anyways, sorry about the hiatus. It's good to be back, and I can't wait to see more of you guys soon, so I don't expect this video to do well because I've been on hiatus for so long, but it's fine. But I'm gonna take it over to Endcard Vicky. Endcard Vicky, take it away. Hey guys, Endcard Vicky here. I'd like to do a big thank you to Cerberus and Iridia, Hades Belt, Gundam 2018B, Colton-san, Fazulous, Studio Denkai Cube, Pity Counters Bitch, and an anonymous supporter. I'd also like to show off this art feature by Bokinshaw Bal. I really love this piece of art, so thank you so much. If you guys can't tell, I commissioned my channel art from him too. And just a reminder, I am also in a game, Vintage Drive 2 Maidbot Archive, or if you're in Google Play, Vintage Drive 2 Vita Crosis, and I do have an exclusive skin, so if you wanted to get that, check out my coffee. As always, all of my socials are down in the description, and that includes my Twitter and Discord. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!